Hey, can you see me? Fun fact, on a good day, I'm 5'6". Well, what's a cool fun fact? This is a really large vehicle. This is 211 inches or 211.9, give or take. So anyways, we're back here with D&T, Dealer Network Trade, and we're taking a look at this 2021 Escalade Sport. We're going to take a look at the cargo volume, the passenger experience, the driver experience, and of course the engine. This particular one is the diesel option, so we're going to take a look at a couple things, a couple specs of why you would choose this trim over the others. Let's get into it. All right, let's take a look at the back of this Escalade. So you'll see here it's 600D as in the turbo diesel engine that sits in the front. Of course, Escalade in black here. As you come back here, you'll see two cameras for various purposes, including 360 camera. There's actually a button right here, which I found really interesting. I actually thought it would pop up the trunk, but has a really cool option, rather feature, to open the glass door back here, and you can go pet your dog or really just throw in some groceries without it rolling around. Or if you have some watermelons for the summer and you don't want it to roll out as you open the trunk, you can go in here and grab it if you're super tall. That's not me, of course. So let's take a look at how you actually open this. And I, shamefully or embarrassingly, I had to Google this. I was like, where is this button? So the geniuses at Cadillac kind of hit it in a cool spot. They put it right in the emblem. So just hit that and up it goes. All right, let's take a look at the back. So with the third row folded up, you have about 21 inches from the lip here to the back of that chair. And then with the third row folded back with the second row farthest back, you have about 51 inches. You can gain about another 3 to 6 inches if you move the second row a little bit more forward while having passengers. And all the way to the right here are some buttons, and you can fold these things down. You can see how that all opens up. You can see how a standard size backpack looks like inside the back. Under here, there's just a little bit of space, mainly for maybe jumper cables or tire jacks, tire wrenches. And then of course there's an option to fold down the second row as well. There you see it just folded automatically. And if you were to measure that, that is about 73 inches from this lip to the back of that chair. However, if you were to just keep that second row flat and not fold it up, you could probably put about 88 inches in terms of length of plywood or what have you, all the way in the back here. In terms of width, we're talking about 49.5 inches of width here. So you probably fit a good amount of stuff back here. Shout out to the parents out there that have low back problems because they're loading their kids in all the time, right? I'm one of them. So here's a Duna stroller, and you can see it's incredibly easy to load this relatively bulky stroller carrier combo into the car. Two things really help that with that is, one, the doors open incredibly wide. The door openings are big because of that. And secondly, there's plenty of space, plenty of knee room between the driver being at give or take 6 feet driving position, and then this being all the way back, and then you still have a ton of space on the back. So how does it look like a regular human getting in there? There are grab handles here, jump in, and here I have about another 5-6 inches between my knee and a 6-foot driving position. Between the top and my head, I have about 3-4 inches, plenty of space. And for context, this is what it looks like when the seat is all the way forward. Has maybe 3 inches left for my hand, and it still feels decently comfortable here. Yeah, pretty good. Let's take a look at the back seat. This entertainment system is pretty impressive. You'll have headphones here. You can have various input options. You can even have the backseat person jump into the navigation, see where they are, so they don't have to ask, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Then here, the inputs show you the various options: USB, USB 2, USB 1 and 2 input options, not the actual versions, HDMI input 1, input 2. And down here, you'll see actual inputs here and a 120 volt socket so that you could put in or plug in a Switch, Switch 2, PlayStation, Xbox, etc. And then have your backseat occupants play until they get sleepy or decide to read a book or get off the internet. Let's take a look at the driver cockpit. So on the left here, you'll see trim information, MPGs. In the middle, you'll see speedometer, RPMs, augmented reality here. On the right, you'll see your navigation screen, music, etc. Under that, you'll see a very, very clear screen here for all your various AC controls. Going down, you'll see USB-C and USB-A charging ports. Little cubby for coins, 2 cup holders, a place to put your phone, presumably, and navigation knob and control similar to other competitors in the space, and then the shifter knob, auto start stop, auto hold, lane centering. On the right side, you'll see the windshield wiper controls, little sensor to make sure you're paying attention, and then left side is for lights and stuff. On the left side of your steering wheel, you'll see your Super Cruise, cruise control, lane centering, voice control, and then on the right side, you can see your volume and media controls. You'll also see that there are shifter paddles on the left and right. This is a 10-speed automatic, and you'll be able to control and help you pass your neighbors on the highway. Up top, you'll see controls for various dome functions or folding seats, moving your trunk open or less open, and then of course a panoramic moonroof. Let's take a look at the engine. Should be an inline 6 turbo diesel, big turbos on the left side here. And there's plenty of room otherwise for ventilation and cooling for the engine itself. So this 3.0 liter Duramax turbo diesel inline 6 can do 20 miles per gallon city for 4-wheel drive option, 26 highway, and 22 combined. Whereas the 6.2 V8 gasoline engine can do 14 city, 19 highway, 16 combined. Thanks for watching this quick overview of the 2021 Cadillac Escalade Sport. And there's really 4 reasons why you consider this vehicle. 1, there's tons of space in the vehicle itself, whether it's just behind the 3rd row, 2nd row, even fold all rows down, and there's tons of space for you to carry everything you want. 2nd, the passenger experience is great. The back seat occupants have entertainment, and they can plug in their PS5 Switch or Switch 2 in there. The driver has great entertainment as well in terms of touchscreen experience, navigation, and augmented reality. 3rd is the drivetrain. This is a diesel variant where you can get mid to high 20s mpg, so you're going to be able to go wherever you need to go with a very large fuel tank and get to the mountains or get to the beach and have no range anxiety. Of course, you can fuel up with diesel anytime. Last but not least, in the sport variant, there's 12-spoke blacked out wheels and blacked out grille and blacked out trim pieces. In the normal version, there's a silver trim that goes all over the vehicle itself. And honestly, this version looks the business. So come down and see our friends here at D&T Auto and check out this 2021 Cadillac Escalade Sport in crystal white tri-coat. And remember, decide wisely. See ya.